I did muster up the strength to get on the scale. And I was pretty surprised as well, not gonna lie. The only thing I feel comfortable in right now, I decided to start intermittent fasting. I really have to work hard at not getting stressed this time of year. Chill out a bit, live in the moment, stay healthy, keep up with my routines. Trying to be healthy postpartum is so different from trying to be healthy pre-babies. Stretch marks, saggy skin, maybe even cellulite. There are certain things that are still going to be there unless you get surgery.
You feel resistance beneath your feet.
It is Tuesday morning. We are actually skipping homeschool today because we're going to the beach with my sister. So we're gonna do homeschool in the afternoon. We've been a little bit more flexible that way. So when we do like a morning outing or get together, we just flip homeschool to the afternoon. So that'll be fun because I actually haven't done a beach day with the kids yet this summer, which is so crazy. We're like towards the end of the summer and I'm now doing it. I feel like every year in September when I vlog, it's almost September, I always say, I am entering the busiest season of my life right now. And it's true. We just celebrated our 7-year anniversary, Richie and I. So that's super sweet. Next we have Jace's birthday coming up. Then we have Richie's birthday. Then we have Aria's birthday. So it's everything just is back to back. It's a very busy time. I am the one who does, you know, the planning for most of these things, so I really have to work hard at not getting stressed this time of year, trying to just chill out a bit, live in the moment, stay healthy, keep up with my routines.
Ollie and Lela and Jesse gonna be at the beach?
Yes, they're gonna be there too.
Okay. But Ollie and Lela don't have school today, right?
The only thing I feel comfortable in right now is a very full coverage, modest bathing suit. I do have one pieces, but even those, it's like the bottoms aren't going to cover as much as I want to cover at the moment. So I'm going with a nice sporty two-piece, but a nice full coverage bottom. I don't remember the name of this brand, but I will include it in the description because they have a lot of good options that you can just move around in, feel comfortable in, especially as a mom. But love that these are shorts and they have pockets. I've really kicked my fitness journey into the next gear. I decided to start intermittent fasting. So I'll share more about that later in the video and give more details on what I plan on doing. But since I'm fasting, I won't be eating until 12 or 1 today. I can have water, of course, and coffee, black coffee only. So at least there's that, because otherwise I really don't know how I'd get through my morning with the kids.
Ready, guys?
A primeira vez que eu te vi, menina, meu coração pulou pra boca.
Amanda and I were just talking about how, like, no matter where you're at in your motherhood journey, no matter what your size is, you've probably reached a point where you look in the mirror and you're just like, who is this person? Who am I? Like, I know after I had Theo, you guys saw my footage of spots all over my face. Even that, I remember looking in the mirror after and being like, what the heck happened
That was
to
crazy.
me? Amanda was reminding me to focus on like your strength and your energy. I think it's easy to get caught up on the numbers and comparing, but we all want to be there for our kids as long as we can. Our grandkids even, our great-grandkids.
Yeah. For me, it was definitely my core strength was compromised after I had my kids, and I felt it. I felt lifting was harder. I really wanted my strength to come back because I wanted to be able to play with them and to not feel like I could injure myself playing with them. Another thing was just feeling energy. You know, you're tired, you're nursing or you're feeding your baby at nighttime, you're taking care of them during the day. I wanted to feel energy, and working out or even just eating better kind of
Increases
provided that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're kind of in a cloud for a bit after you have babies.
And the last thing was definitely just wanting to leave a legacy for my kids. I guess that show.
There was a Jeep.
I'm not a vlogger. There are so many studies that show that if parents are staying fit and taking care of themselves, their kids are more likely to do it. So for me, it was also the motivation that I want my kids to learn how to take care of their bodies and to steward their bodies well, to eat well, to exercise when the time comes, but to just play, to move, to run, and to not get comfortable just sitting down. So if they see me sit down, they're going to want to do it. But if they see me moving, they're going to want to move.
Yeah, thinking of like how we grew up, Mom was always outside. She wasn't necessarily, well, she was doing gardening a lot.
Yeah.
So like we were just always outside, kind of just
On the trampoline.
just playing outside
roller
because she
skating.
was always doing something.
Yeah, we were exercising without realizing we were exercising.
We're home now. It's a little messy. I let the kids play with their new KiwiCo toys for a little bit before nap time as I scarfed down my first meal of the day to break my fast. Huge thanks to KiwiCo for sponsoring today's video. Jace has been playing with their toys since he was a baby. He's gonna be turning 5 soon. Theo, my youngest now, is playing with KiwiCo toys. They've just been part of our family and our home for so long, and even some of the toys that Jace had around when he was little, he will still go back to and play with because they're so good at growing with your child as they age, so they're still stimulating them as they get older. So I love that about KiwiCo. If you're not familiar with them, their subscription line is for babies age 0 to 36 months. You get deliveries every other month tailored to that 2-month stage. And every delivery comes with high quality toys along with expert advice and guidance to help you bond and learn with your child. Everything I've seen from them is crafted so beautifully, and their booklets are especially helpful in always giving me new ideas on how to implement play in a different way that I wouldn't have originally thought of. Our recent box is from the Panda Crate line. These have been especially useful during homeschool when I am focusing on teaching Jace the lesson. I don't have a curriculum at the moment for Aria. She's only 2, turning 3. So I like being able to put something in front of her that is educational, but is still play and is fun, is gonna keep her engaged, and it's guilt-free because I know it's helping her with development, because KiwiCo is all about play with purposeful, research-backed toys and activities that engage all 5 senses, really laying down the foundation for future learning and exploration. If you have been interested in trying them out, feel free to use my code Nicole in all capital letters for 20% off your first Panda Crate box. Huge thank you to KiwiCo for sponsoring today's video. So let's chat. I have so much to say in regards to health, fitness, motherhood. First of all, if weight loss is a sensitive topic for you, feel free to not watch the rest of this video. It can even be annoying to hear somebody else talk about weight loss, and maybe you're thinking like, they look fine, what are they talking about? But I think even that alone, I could talk about that topic for so long because everyone's body is so different in regards to genetics, hormones, health issues. I mean, only we really know if we are truly in a healthy place or not. Somebody can be skinny and not be healthy, right? I feel like that's a good way to preface this video because things are not always as they seem, I guess you could say. But I have recently been sharing a little bit more about my morning routine. I'm trying to get up and work out, and I've been hearing more from other moms in the comments kind of sharing their health journey as well. So I appreciate all the encouragement. It does help me because trying to be healthy postpartum is so different from trying to be healthy pre-babies, at least in my experience. Okay, let me take you back to my years growing up. I never really struggled with my weight. Genetics were in my favor because we all had a fast metabolism, me and my sisters. We were more like athletic builds, put on muscle easily. We all have like big muscular arms. And even if like we didn't eat the best, that was just kind of how our build naturally was. So thankful for that. I am thankful. I don't take it for granted. But I did get a lot more into like health and fitness and sports in my high school years, and in my 20s I played volleyball all through high school and continued in like leagues as an adult, and was, you know, working out at the gym and getting more serious about that. Once I got pregnant the first time, I put on a little bit of weight, really not much. It was actually funny because strangely it all went to my belly and the rest of my face and everything else looked skinnier than ever. My friends used to joke and be like, your jaw is like the most chiseled it's ever been while you're pregnant. I don't know how that happened, but gained a little bit of weight, lost it after I had the baby, back to my pre-baby weight. Then I got pregnant the second time, gained a little more weight that time, and after the fact did not go back to my pre-baby weight. Got pregnant the third time, gained even more weight. So it was like the most I've ever been, and then never went back to that pre-baby weight again. Also looking back, I was less and less active with each pregnancy in terms of like actually working out. So that's 3 babies plus nursing in the span of 5 years. The truth is, I did not prioritize working out or being in the best shape of my life during that time, which most of us don't. I can't say all of us, but many of us don't. Obviously, I took care of my health to an extent, you know, taking prenatals and vitamins and making sure I'm getting enough calories to nurse, but I definitely wasn't stressing over like how much weight am I gaining. So that was just a season where it wasn't my priority, you know? I talk about seasons a lot on my channel. I think in general, looking at life in seasons helps to take off unnecessary pressure that we put on ourselves. After I had my 3rd kid, I did lose a little bit of the weight while I was nursing, and then after I stopped nursing, I gained a bit of weight back. For the past year, admittedly, I have fallen. I feel like this is like a confessional video. I've fallen into some bad habits, okay? Some overeating, comfort eating for sure. Lots of sweets, ice cream, cookies, and milk. Those are some of my favorite things. So I can see that I've gained weight. I can feel that my clothes don't fit me the way they used to. It's not comfortable. I'm not really feeling good about it. I don't have the energy that I used to have, the focus, the clarity. I'm not sharing this to get comments that are like reassuring me or that I need compliments. Truly, I'm just sharing because this is honestly where I'm at. I feel like it's relatable for people. I actually am in a very healthy, balanced like mindset mentally with this. I have grace for myself. I am not, you know, hard on myself that this has been where I've been at for a few years. I recognize like this happens when you're bearing children, you know, but I have reached a point where it's like, okay, it's time to make a plan. Let's make a plan because we can't sit in this forever because there is a season for that too. Okay, so I've been sharing lately how, you know, I've been trying to be more consistent with getting up early and working out. I've reached a point where it's doing pretty good. I'm getting up maybe like 3-4 times a week to work out before the kids get up. So on a positive note, I am very happy about that. Okay, I am proud of myself. It's good to acknowledge, right, when you're proud of yourself. However, I did muster up the strength to get on the scale a couple of weeks ago. It's been a while since I weighed myself, so I was pretty nervous about that, and I was pretty surprised as well, not gonna lie, as I do think it's important to not obsess over the number on the scale. It is helpful when you have a tangible goal and number of like, okay, what do you want to get to? What do you want to reach? However, in this video, I don't want to share like specific numbers of my weight and where it's at. And I just don't think it's time for that yet in this video. Perhaps in the future, I'll make a more detailed video on all of that. But all that to say, this has all led me to make this decision to start intermittent fasting. And I have done this before in the past, and I did see some good results. Although I will say I've never had a goal like this in terms of weight loss. It's a little scary for me, to be honest. Like, I've never had to do this before. I sound so privileged. I never had to actually try to lose weight before. Yeah, I know. Now I know what that feels like. I kind of wanted to do a little more research, refresh my memory on it, and discovered all the great benefits aside from just weight loss. It improves heart health, brain health, specifically brain fog, which is like a serious struggle of mine. I think we call it mom brain. Reduce inflammation. It can help improve your sleep, increase your metabolism, and cellular repair. So many incredible benefits. Okay, but I do, another disclaimer, need to mention, obviously, speak to your doctor, nutritionist. I am none of those. I barely know what I'm talking about. And this is not recommended if you are nursing or pregnant. Okay, if you have no idea what this is, you basically eat during a specific window of time depending on your lifestyle. You can choose when that timing is. Essentially what's happening is after hours without food, your body exhausts its sugar stores and starts burning fat. The most popular approach is the 16-8 method, which means you are 16 hours fasting. This includes during nighttime sleep, and then you have an 8-hour window for eating. Also good to know that if you are a woman with our menstrual cycles, there are some different recommendations on how to do this. I'm still learning a little bit about this, so I'll put some helpful videos below, but I have been doing basically around 1 p.m. to 9 p.m. is my eating window. That means I'm fasting the whole morning while I'm with the kids. So I am highly considering switching this around because what I've been noticing is that I'm getting irritable and I'm taking it out on the kids, and I might just need to shift that up. I will keep you posted. Yeah, it's only been a little bit over 2 weeks. I've lost a few pounds, but I also want to say, because I think this is really important for mothers to keep in mind before you make a plan and begin your, maybe weight loss journey or fitness journey after babies. I think it's important to try to be in a place where you are at a healthy acceptance with the changes in your body. What I mean by this is there are certain things that we're not really going to be able to change, even if you do lose weight. So even if I reach my weight loss goal and I'm the same weight that I was pre-babies, there are certain things that are still going to be there unless you get surgery, right? What am I talking about? Stretch marks, different belly button. I don't know how to say that. I was gonna say deformed belly button. Saggy skin, maybe even cellulite, like certain things that you just gain during that period of your life. There is a beauty in accepting the marks, the scars, the battle wounds that are there to remind you of pregnancy and labor and the sacrifice of bringing your children into this world. It sounds corny, but it's true, man. It's true because it's a wild ride. Like, I look at my 3 kids every day and I'm just like, I cannot believe I have 3 kids. I cannot believe they came out of my body. Like, it is a beautiful reminder. Oh my gosh, you guys, the other day, Jace told me that my tummy looks like sourdough, and it was hilarious because it's true. It's like literally looks just like sourdough. I think it's important to go into any weight loss journey with very realistic expectations so that you are not like disappointed when you reach your goal weight, but you don't look like you did when you were 25. Okay, this was a long talk. I'm sorry, but so curious who is on this journey with me, or maybe you're not, maybe you're still in a whole other season of life, and that's fine too. Is anybody trying out intermittent fasting or any other way? I don't think that that's like the only way, right, to reach your goals. If you want to hear more about this journey I'm on, let me know in the comments and I will maybe do like some update videos along the way. In conclusion, let's all try to really approach motherhood and health and fitness, weight loss in a balanced, realistic, and graceful way, and encourage each other to do so.
Rolou pra boca. Corpo assim não se vê nem na revista, nem no TikTok ou no Instagram de artista.